Hey guys, have you ever watched the pros hit that smooth controlled backhand slice and wondered how you can add that to your game? Whether you're a beginner or intermediate player, mastering the slice can be a game changer. And it helps you stay in rallies, mix up your shots, keep your opponent guessing what you're doing. So in this video, I'll break down the backhand slice step by step so you can learn how to hit with precision and confidence. So let's take your game to the next level and stick around, guys. But let's get to the grip first because you need to have a Continental grip in order to slice great. So most players, I want to keep it easy, right? You want to have it easy. So put the racket under your armpit of your left shoulder. Have the right hand, if you're a right-hander, on the side parallel to the ground almost. The hand has to be this way, and then you pull the racket out like a sword. So you go here, your hand goes almost parallel, and then you pull it out. That gives you a pretty good grip there. It's not a perfect Continental, but it's getting close to it because you will need to have that quickly, right? So once you have a little bit more time and you learn the bevels, so you had 8 bevels on that racket, so you put that index knuckle on bevel number 2. I'm going to show you that in the drawing right now, and the heel pad you put on bevel number 1. So this looks something like this: heel knuckle, index knuckle on bevel 2, and the heel pad on 1. So that gives you this perfect Continental grip, and I'll show you some drawings right now so you understand that a little bit better. So let's come with me now to the fence because I need to break down the motion biomechanically for you. All right, here I brought you to the windscreen where I'm going to use the C and the T, and I'll show you now how to break down the slice biomechanically. So important is, as we said, the grip. We covered the grip. You have to have a Continental grip. So now, a lot of players that don't have a Continental grip, you will see them slicing like this, and you cannot slice with the weak grip. So what I tell my players is if you have the right grip, you pull the racket up over your shoulders and pull it to you. So what it does is when you pull it up and to you, it locks your wrist. So with a locked wrist, you're going to be able to have a very steady slice. The next thing that's very important is when you slice that ball, a lot of recreational players at the beginning struggle. They're using the whole body to slice, and that's because they don't bring the racket high enough. As higher you bring your racket, as longer your way of acceleration is. It's simple. I explained that with the long jumper. Someone stands and jumps. He's not going to get as far as someone that starts to sprint and jumps. So he has a longer way of acceleration. The same happens with the racket. If you're here and you try to slice, you're going to use too many other parts of the body in order to get the ball over there because you don't have that longer way of acceleration. So start higher. They're high, and now they have a longer way of acceleration to hit that ball. It is so crucial when you slice to do that. And the next thing, and I'm going to show you on the screen how we do that, is the contact point. A regular ball, when you hit a two-hander, your contact point is here. The one-handed contact point is a little bit more in front of you. So two-hander here, one-hander there. But the slice is close to your body, even closer than the two-handed and one-handed contact point. So what I see a lot on recreational side is when they slice, they try to slice the ball too far in front, and when that happens, that you're going to frame the ball into the net and they're going to hit it like this, so never going to actually get a really good slice over there. So you need to make sure when you slice that ball that you contact closer to your body, have a locked wrist, and then you finish up like this. So if you contact and open up too early, you're going to frame a lot of balls into the net, and you see that a lot on the recreational side. So make sure you keep the contact a little bit closer to you. So let's get to the windscreen right now. So why I like this here is because you can teach a player from the beginning on the few steps you have to take in order to hit a great slice. As I said, a good base at the beginning, and when you turn, you pull the racket, as I said earlier, to you, and then you can have the tip almost pointing here to the C. So that's a great tool for, you start off and you let the player bring the racket head height to the C, because we're going to hit that ball over there. So you go, pull it, strong wrist. That's a great first step. You see how I rotate my upper body? So I coil. You need that coil to uncoil nicely and make the fluidity of the shot stick out, right? You don't want to muscle the ball. So once we get to C, next thing, we keep a locked wrist, and we separate the hands right here, and the contact is close to the front foot. So they go from the C close to the front foot and freeze. To the C, to the C, close to the front foot and freeze. To the C, close to the front foot, freeze. One more time, right here. All right, so once they have this done, then you can tell the player, or you do it when you do that the next time, up here, get to the foot, and then the butt cap is gonna hit that T here. So you're at contact, and then you pull the butt cap to the T and push with the left hand against the fence again. So you build like a triangle almost in the back, and the butt cap hits that T. So this is how you freeze. Because a lot of players, the finish is important as well. When they hit the volley, they break their wrist here or they go too high. On a good volley, you freeze like this. So 3 steps, the C, contact, and T. So if you have a fence, you can put markers there and you let this player stand in front. You just go to the C, lock the wrist, have it high, contact in front of the front foot, separate the arms, and then you finish up with the butt cap hitting the T, and then you're stable in the chest and the upper body, and then you hit a good slice there. So that is doing magic for me when I teach my players to work on that slice. So break that down into those stages. Make sure you explain to the player that the wrist is important, the grip is important, the high take back is important, the contact point, and the follow through. So all those things that I just went through, they must be really good in order to hit a good slice. And one little bonus tip, if you have all this done and you practice the shadowing, when you start slicing, start slow, increase the pace later on, and make sure that you shift the weight correctly. It's important as well. You can't just slice out of your arm. Bend the knees, turn, go from the left to the right, have a good base, hit your slice, and freeze. And make sure in the end you have this kind of triangle in the back. So that's gonna make sure and ensure you had a good finish, because a lot of players, as I said, break the wrist or follow through. It's a nice, quick motion, and you should be good there. So, as always, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, spread the word, invite some friends to look at our videos if you like them. I hope, give me some feedback. I hope the slice is gonna be better after this little tutorial, and make sure you leave a comment in the comment section to let me know how it goes. Thank you guys, and I'll see you soon.